All eyes on Doge. Big run up. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up, movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up, movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Chris here. Welcome on a Tuesday. How is everybody doing today? We're doing okay. A little weakness in the crypto market this afternoon. We have that going on. We'll talk about that. But the big thing I want to talk about is, well, what happened 4 years ago, 2021. And of course, thank you, Ryan. It is my Dogeversary. 4 years ago today, I bought my first Dogecoin, and I will show you exactly when I bought it and why I bought it. But we also want to look at some other interesting charts at that time of Dogecoin's price, not only in late January, early February, but what happened in April as well, because April was another kind of extraordinary event for Dogecoin. Yes, April 2021. So we're going to take a look at that too. But let me start here down the corner and just say, hey, welcome on a Tuesday. Glad you could all spend a little time here with Kriss here. Just got a notification from Robinhood. Dogecoin is down 5% to 32.18. So we start with a red candle. But hey, you know what? You know what happened 4 years ago, right before the big explosion? Dogecoin was going down. Dogecoin was going down. I'll show you that as well. Right now, the most immediate thing is, look, we've got an FOMC meeting. They're meeting today. Tomorrow's going to be the announcement of interest rates. And the CME group, their Fed Watch tool, is saying 99.5% probability that there will be no rate cut. It's going to be the same. So if we know that going in, right, you would think with a 99.5% certainty, it's all priced in. There's going to be no volatility. The market is just going to just stay flat. But no, that's not what happens. Even when you expect what to happen actually happens, there will be volatility. There'll be a lot of looking at the DXY. What's the DXY doing versus Bitcoin? Kind of hoping that the DXY just starts going down and Bitcoin can go up, because generally they two tend to be a little inverse, but DXY has been kind of up today and gold has been up today. So DXY and gold up and Bitcoin down, we want to reverse that. So we got that. But also for tomorrow, just so you know, Mr. Tom Crown has the biggest FOMC in history, of course, right? What else is Tom going to do? To watch his live stream, I will not be live during, well, when the interest rates are announced or during the Jerome Powell, Chirp Powell live statements and Q&A, because Tom covers that so much better than I could. I will come on after that. So I'll come on after Tom is done, and we will do a follow-up on what transpired and then talk about who knows what else. But that's tomorrow. But definitely check out Tom Crown. It is the most entertaining Federal Reserve FOMC meeting there could possibly be. Tom does a great job. So check out Tom. And yes, you can have a drinking game with the word data, James. Yeah. Every time Powell's still waiting on data, I mean, you can get sloshed. You can get totally sloshed during those meetings. And of course, we always look and see like who in the press corps there is asking questions, because there's usually a comment or two on some of the Ginas of the world, let's just say. So that is a lot of fun, and that is tomorrow. Right now, what do we have going on? Well, Doge is kind of going down. And why is Doge going down? Well, some think it's related to this. This is Linda Yaccarino, who is what's her position? CEO of X, right? Working alongside Elon Musk. Another milestone for the Everything app at Visa. Yes, Visa is our first partner for the X Money account, which will debut later this year. So still saying 2025 for X payments, what is now being called X Money, still 2025. With Visa, allows for secure and instant funding to your X wallet via Visa Direct. Connects to your debit card, allowing person-to-person payments. Option to instantly transfer funds to your bank account. First of many big announcements about X Money this year, LFG. As I predicted, no Dogecoin, no digital assets, right? This is how I expected X Money to start. It's going to be all fiat, just in the United States, and probably not in every state, because New York is just going to be New York. So those living in New York are not going to get to use X Money on day one. Once it debuts, most likely. However, you still have those saying, where's Dogecoin? And it's like, you haven't been listening to Kriss, because I have been consistent for the last year. Yes, it's been a year of me talking about X payments, saying, don't get all your hopes up for Dogecoin. Not going to happen on day one, because they're getting money transmitter licenses for fiat, not for digital assets. That would be a second round. And if you saw my 2025 Dogecoin price prediction, I didn't put X payments starting until, or X Money till the fall, which we would probably get a little pump anyway with X Money launching, even without Doge, because there's an expectation that eventually Doge will be added. But is this kind of downtrend for Doge because of that? Maybe a little bit. People just saying, okay, no Dogecoin, I'm out. Because they're, of course, not listening to me. They're not here where the real news is. And then there's also, like, I mean, Visa? Really? You're going to use Visa? Visa, like, charges fees, right? I mean, they're instant, but they charge fees. That's kind of the anti-crypto, isn't it? Visa? But I get it. You know, Elon knows he wants that money transfer to happen fast, and Visa does allow that to happen, but it comes at a price. What kind of price is there going to be? Where is that going to be? Those are the details. We'll find out later. So there's that, and that's what we'll start with. And then we had the first White House press briefing. Yes, this is new White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt. Caroline Leavitt. And she actually said Doge. She said Doge today, of course, Department of Government Efficiency. But this was kind of interesting, reporting on some of the things Doge has been doing.
Into consideration how hard the American people are working, and their tax dollars actually matter to this administration. You know, just during this pause, Doge and OMB have actually found that there was $37 million that was about to go out the door to the World Health Organization, which is an organization, as you all know, that President Trump, with the swipe of his pen and that executive order, is no longer wants the United States to be a part of. So that wouldn't be in line with the president's agenda. Doge and OMB also found that there was about to be 50 million taxpayer dollars that went out the door to fund condoms in Gaza. That is a preposterous waste of taxpayer money. So that came into consideration how hard the American people are working.
So, Doge at work. $50 million for condoms in Gaza? Are you kidding me? It's like the stuff that the Biden administration came up with to fund with our taxpayer dollars is ridiculous. And so I'm glad Doge exists to uncover this stuff. They're doing their job. So that's what we got to start with. Condoms in Gaza. No more. I guess they're going to start making babies over there. We'll see. All right. What happened 4 years ago, people? 4 years ago. We will start with Ali here. He posted this morning, a nice chart saying, hey, 4 years ago, we had this giant price surge in Dogecoin. And at that time, from, let's say, January 5th, right up till the 27th, Dogecoin was actually kind of trending downwards. It was going from about a penny and has gone down to about 0.008. And I see my camera is out. What happened to my camera? Maybe this is a little problem with the old high definition 1080p going on here. Let me fix this. Let me fix this. You see me now? Do you see me now? 1080p does have some problems, I guess, when it's windy. Very windy here in Boston right now. So, all right. Ali. So the price was 0.008 the morning of January 28th. Dogecoin had been trending downwards. And then Dogecoin took off up 800%. Why did Dogecoin go up 800%? Anybody remember? I was just talking about it. Well, remember GameStop and remember AMC and the short squeeze that they stopped? And the Reddit folks said, well, we can't short them anymore because we can't buy anymore. What else can we short? And someone came up with Dogecoin because there were big shorts open on Dogecoin. So, Wall Street bets, right? So this is a screenshot that I took the night of January 28th. And this was my Robinhood. I've got various little screenshots I took. But this is the screenshot I took 11/28 on January 28th. What a great day. Now, if you remember, I bought 500,000 Doge at 2 cents, $10,000. And by the end of the day, I had $40,000 in my Robinhood account. But interesting, which I didn't notice until I found this screenshot again. What is the Robinhood message here? Due to ongoing volatility, some securities like AMC and GME are position closing only. That is the sad excuse that Robinhood had for shutting down the buy button on those stocks. Ongoing volatility. No, it wasn't. It was Citadel Capital and the shorters out there calling Vlad up and say, we got to stop the short squeeze on GameStop. And Vlad bent the knee to Citadel. It wasn't ongoing volatility. So Robinhood didn't look good at that point. But that was the reason Dogecoin went up 800%. Yes, dumb money again. Exactly, Daydream. This was the day dumb money actually shut down GameStop. And what happened to Doge? Doge took off. So at the top of this, Doge was at 8 cents. So for the day, it went from under a penny up to 8 cents, which is why Ali said almost 900%, because it was actually almost a 900% gain. But me, I bought in at 2 cents. And so I made a 4x. So my next chart here, my next screenshot was the next day. Doge had retraced back down to 4 cents. From 8 cents to 4 cents, it lost half its value. And this was my position. Here are my 500,000 477 Dogecoins. My average cost is 2 cents. And for the day, I was down $13,000. My total return was still up $10,000 at 4 cents. So for those of you who said, oh, Kriss probably didn't even buy any, he's just kidding. No, I didn't. I have 500,000 Doge. There it is right there. Screenshot from January 29th. There's my screenshot, 500,000 Doge. That's what I had. And it's 98% of my portfolio. It's like I cleaned out everything else and I bought Doge. That was the beginning of my crypto journey, was up 400% and then immediately lost 50% of that the next day. Craziness. So Ali, that's what happened here. So here it is, all the way from under a penny up to 8 cents. And then this retrace went all the way back down. And actually over the next couple days, it actually touched back down to 3 cents. But eventually traded back up to 8 cents before then coming back down the end of February. It was just like, wow, just crazy trading, huge volume of trading. I mean, that's what happened. And this is this BBC News article that came out on the 5th of February. And Elon Musk tweeted on February 4th, Dogecoin is the people's crypto. Dogecoin is the people's crypto. So that's why price went back up, because Elon stepped in and said, Dogecoin is the people's crypto, and Dogecoin doubled in price from 4 cents back up to 8 cents. It was crazy. It was crazy times there. Crazy times. So that was on February 4th. And then this was an article on February 9th where FX Street was saying Dogecoin primed for a 30% new rally. This was Doge already going back up to 8 cents, and they were predicting it to go higher, which it didn't actually did. They thought it would go up to 10 cents, and it didn't happen. It actually kind of settled back down. But Snoop Dogg, came out with his old Snoop Doge thing. That was a lot of fun. And they were all looking at like this huge increase in like how many tweets about Dogecoin versus Ethereum. It was all about Dogecoin. Dogecoin was everywhere. And this was Dogecoin's market cap. Just went skyrocketing in one day. Just huge. So all of that was going on with Doge at the time. And then I also found this Billy Bambraw, and this was from August 8th. By August time, Doge was still on people's radar about going back up because it had retraced hugely over the summer after May 8th. And there was a whole discussion about what is going to happen with Dogecoin. Is it still a bubble? Will the price collapse? Is it going to pop back up again? All of that. So that was all still going on with Doge. Just crazy trading of Dogecoin. So and then what happened in April? So, and again, I'm just reliving this. Let me go all the way back here to this one. This was a screenshot I took on March 30th. Doge was at 5 cents. Bitcoin was at $58,000. Algorand was $1.32 at the time. Yeah, $1.32 for Algorand. VeChain was 8 cents. Zilliqa was 18 cents. Litecoin was $196. It's always fun to look at these old screenshots. So I had that on March 30th, April 7th, but then on April 13th, Dogecoin started going up again, 14% on April 13th. Bitcoin was at 62K. Litecoin had gone on a run, was up to $266 for Litecoin. 266 for Litecoin. And then I took a screenshot of later that day on the 13th, Dogecoin had kept going up, was now up 27%. And then on the 15th, Dogecoin went up another 50%, up to 18 cents. So this was the beginning of the big first April run where Doge went all the way up to 42 cents and then retraced back to 18 cents before going to 73. That was crazy. Litecoin was up to $287 a Litecoin. Cardano was $1.46. Zilliqa was 21 cents. I mean, it just had all these here's Algorand at $1.58. So, Algo's not going to see that price again, probably. Cardano might. Zilliqa is definitely not going to be 21 cents again. That was so over. Anyway, I just wanted to show you some of that. Thought that was kind of cool from 4 years ago, only 4 years ago. So I don't know, guys. Dogecoin's kind of looking weak right now, just like it was 4 years ago. I don't think we're going to go up 800% today, though. An 8x would be nice, though. It would get us to about $2.50 from here. $2.50. So, yeah, so there we go. That's a little stroll down memory lane there. And I just thought it was interesting when I was going back through my phone and saw these screenshots of my Doge position that I captured at that time, 2 cent average cost, 500,000 Doge. So there you go. What else is going on right now? I mean, altcoin Sherpa is saying, look, so many alts went through a full market cycle in the span of 3 months, like Pepe. I mean, look at Pepe from November when it was down at 0.00008, went all the way up to 0.00028, and now all the way back to 12. And the current Pepe price is still 12, all the way down to 12.15 now. So for those that were looking to buy Pepe, I know some of you bought on the dip up here in the 13s or 14s, but it has continued to bleed down the Pepe. That's pretty. The memes really got hit yesterday, and they got hit hard. And Pepe was one of the worst here. So unfortunately, to a lot of the big meme token holders, that's kind of what we have. Doge only down 3%. So out of all the memes, the big memes, Doge seems to be still holding the best. Let's look at crypto bubbles real quick. Yeah, WIF down big, virtual down big, Pengu down big, Fetch is down 10, Pepe 7, Jasmy 7, SPX 9, Bonk 7. So they're the ones that are down pretty much the most are those memes. So that's the current state right now. Is this going to turn around? I was watching it. We had this line going here, and it's been breached, support line, the shorter term one. And we're still way down below the longer term one because of that whole DeepSeek AI thing yesterday. NVIDIA did recover quite a bit today, like 2 or 3% up. So people were buying back into NVIDIA. But Doge at 32 cents, hey, still overall, Doge is still up for the month. We had that here. Dogecoin for the month is still in the green. And there's so much negativity about Doge, but it's still up 1.5% for the month, despite this current pullback. Still in the green for the month. So that's what we have to start with. Spell token up big, Nick. Spell. What's going on with Spell token? It can go on runs. up 28%. And now falling back. So it was up even more from yesterday. It actually went up 50%. And now it's already retraced from that 50% gain back down 16%. So, yep. Spell token. So when Low Roller gets on and he's talking about spell token, we can say, yeah, we already looked at it. Thank you, Nick. What's up, Jason? How are you? Cardano at 92 cents, probably good. I still think Cardano's should be over $1. 92.2 right now on the dip. That's a pretty good entry point, I would think. I know, $2.50 Dogecoin, Doge dominance. A lot of people would be buying houses. If only, right? If only. All the gains made in November for most alts wrecked. Yeah, and that Pepe really shows it. Not quite all the way down where it was on November 5th when we first started celebrating the post-election results, but yeah. Doge is still way up from where it was, if you recall. Because on November 5th, Doge was down here at 15 cents, and we're still double. We're still more than double that. But many others are bleeding out. Bleeding out from there. And Bohm is hurting. Yeah. Like all the memes. Bohm right in there. Why is this going down so much? I can't tell you. I don't have a specific reason why all crypto is retracing other than gold is up, the DXY is up. This could just be a dip before the FOMC meeting, and then tomorrow we're up. So sometimes it does that. Pepe's your biggest loser. Tomorrow, big green candles. That's what I'm expecting in the live stream tomorrow, because today we have to get through the red ones. So tomorrow will be green, right? So join me tomorrow afternoon after the FOMC is done. I'll be coming on after Tom Crown, and we will do a review and watch big green candles. Our time will come again. I'd rather be on a roller coaster versus standing in line for the ride. True. Link, how are you? $2.50 would be great. I bought it 1 penny. I've never been down. Oh. Yeah. Doge, I'm throwing a massive curveball. JP will cut rates instead. We have an 8-ball question. Well, let's see what the 8-ball says. Sure, Doge. Is Jerome Powell and the FOMC going to hold rates where they are? No rate cut. No rate cut. What does the magic 8-ball say for tomorrow? No rate cut? Magic 8-ball says yes. Yes. No rate cut. Magic 8-ball has spoken. There you go. Stonks. Hey, the 2 stocks I still own, Apple and GameStop, were up today. That's all I care about now. I sold all the others. I sold Tesla for a huge profit. Tesla I sold for $432. It's now at $398. CleanSpark I sold like at over $12. It's now $10. DJT I sold at $39. It's down $30 to $30. MicroStrategy I sold at $339. It's at $335. So Yeah, and even NVIDIA I sold. I don't remember what the price was on that. So I got out of the stocks at the right time. But yeah, there's still a little left over from yesterday's whole DeepSeek AI thing. We'll see whether that continues this week or not. Hey, Jay, Elon's tweet on X offering a job to Doge, to Billy, says a lot about Elon's intentions to catapult Dogecoin's blockchain to be used for government efficiency. I don't think so. I don't think that's what that was about. I think Elon just likes Billy. He likes his humor, saw that Billy was out of a job, and so he offered him a job. I don't think you can just automatically assume Dogecoin blockchain. And even Billy himself had hinted that maybe Avalanche would be the proper blockchain for that kind of thing. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool though, right? If Billy packed up and went to Washington, D.C. to work with Elon Musk. Maybe he'll do it. I don't know. But I don't think it's a Dogecoin thing. Market needs to stop being so shaky like this. No, that's what it does. It's a market. That's what it does. A lot of people were looking for cheaper XLM prices. But all this stuff about XLM or XRP being used on X, no. You've got an ad for Coinbase blocking the chat box. Yeah, don't click that. If you want to join Coinbase, you click my link in the description below. That's the one you click for Coinbase. Don't click on their ad. I get nothing for that. You click on mine below. Yeah, there's not much going on with Elon and Doge right now. Dogecoin, that is. He's very busy doing other stuff. Hey, Webb, I'm not going to round trip this run. It's not following the same structures or timing. That is true. But as I said, and as I said yesterday, when you least expect it, Doge is going to go on a run because that's how Doge trades. Is this a buying opportunity for Dogecoin, or do you think it's a signal to exercise caution and consider selling? That's only a decision you can make, Jay. I don't know exactly what's going to happen tomorrow, but my tea leaves tell me when it comes to big events like this Fed rate thing, that if you see a red day on a Tuesday, then Wednesday it's going to be a green day. That's what I think. On your birthday cake, big green candles. Yeah, it's crazy how many other meme tokens there are, Jason. And all the money that's going into all those other memes that should just be in Doge. People are fearful because they got hyped up for massive news immediately after Trump came in. Patience. Things take time. What time is FOMC? They announced the rate cut at 2 o'clock, I believe, East Coast time. And then at 2:30, Powell takes the stage, gives his comments, and begins the Q&A. So check in with Mr. Tom Crown. Watch him live. I don't think algo is going to hit $1.50 this cycle. No, Lycos. Nope. Way too many tokens this time around. There were huge token unlocks over the past 4 years. There's like 3 times as many algo tokens now as there were back in 2021. It would be sad if we got 3 days of red, which is why I'm expecting this thing to turn around. Here's the daily chart right now. Well, it is 3 days of red. So we're going to end the day in the red. So we need a green day tomorrow. What's Bitcoin doing? Same. Look at Bitcoin is 4 days in red. 4 days in a row for Bitcoin in the red. Not as a great as percentage drop as Dogecoin, but I mean, it's still holding over 100,000. That's not bad. But yeah, we would like to see more green. More likes, more subs. Thank you all. Yeah, BQN, it's the market. Same thing happens in stocks. Stocks go up, 95% of the stocks go up. Stocks go down, 95% of the stocks go down. The whole market moves kind of in tandem. Same thing happens in crypto. The 8 ball knows all. Powell needs to be dovish. Yes, Jason, because what'll happen at 2:30, Powell's going to say something hawkish, right? People aren't going to like. And then stocks will start dropping. He needs to be very positive about interest rate cuts coming later in the year. And pretty much Trump told him to drop interest rates too. Which is kind of interesting. XYO is up 2 today. Yeah, fart coin. You think he'll still be hawkish? Just because he can? Not because he really wants to be? Because of Trump? If Powell is hawkish, Doge will drop to the 200 EMA at 26 cents. You know, that's just a line on a chart, right? Doesn't mean anything. But that's okay. For the TA folks, you can keep believing that. No, Powell's not leaving. He's got 2 more years on his contract, which he says he can't be fired. Trump could convince him to resign, but I think Trump's going to just go with it for 2 years. Midweek, normal reversal day. Yeah, I don't follow Toshi, but it's probably going to continue to bleed out. That's my guess. Did Bitwise file? Julian? Is that new news? We've been waiting for that. Or is this still a repeat from last week's? Yep, there it is. Solid intel. Oh, no, James Seifert got it first. New Bitwise Invest officially files an S1 for the Bitwise Dogecoin ETF. There it is. Bitwise Dogecoin ETF. Come on, Doge. Was that little green candle went up to 32.7 and then it went back down? That's it? That's all we get? Come on. Yeah, that's huge. Bitwise is like totally legit. That is huge. Yes, we knew this was coming because they filed to register the trust last week. Doge ETF, wild times. There it is. Breaking news. Thank you, Julian. Hey, Melvin, how are you? Think you're going to see red tomorrow too? Sometimes not. People expect it to soar from little news. Well, the Bitwise thing is big news. We want an inverse Powell. Elon just got in the door. Let him take off his shoes and get comfy. Fartcoin has no utility, Van. None whatsoever. People are spending Dogecoin, using Dogecoin to buy real things. Is Pepe dead? Pepe will go on another run. Again, it's ETH based, like SHIB is. And ETH has just been weak. So, Levi, 33 cents again? We'll be 33 cents tomorrow. That's what I think. Maybe even tonight. $420. We hit 420. I always miss that because I just get all wrapped up in the news and the comments. I keep forgetting. Good day, John. How are you? Politicians are going to tank the markets. Drill, baby, drill. As Trump says, that'll bring gas price down. Didn't like the taxes, but you rotated your algo and HBAR profits into Doge. Almost to 50,000. Nice. Yes, Bitwise files. I like the crypto bubbles in your logo. That's good. I don't know what you're asking, Fuzzball. I can't see every question. So let me know what's on your mind. If it's a stupid question, I might skip it, but I don't know what you're asking. Yeah, Van, $200, no. And Manel, alt season is not canceled. We're in January of the pump year in the 4-year cycles. We're still early. Anthony, you got Doge back in November after all is said and done, after all the volatility, still holding. I've got to pull the bulk out in the next couple weeks, Flab. The next couple weeks, I need a little pump. Can I get a seat at the White House press? Yeah, I don't think I'll apply for that. But that was cool. They're going to open it up. Mario Newfall should apply. He would get it. Toshi ran because it's a meme that was getting a lot of attention. And then Toshi is going to drop because it's a meme that is losing a lot of attention. That's how those meme tokens go. Jason, I think people have been so repressed from Biden's economy that they don't have money to invest. Exchange is more in control. That's very true. And we are seeing that. Ah, the Fed is right down the middle, Daydream. Right down the middle. They're supposed to be anyway. Yeah, Van, you're not offering constructive comments here, dude. This will be Powell's first FOMC under this Trump term. He did have some last Trump term as well. Yep, it's all leverage. Ahmed. It is the leverage, up and down, taking out leverage. Yeah, the Fed is different though, Doge. Dominance. The Fed is not under the executive branch. He can fire employees in the executive branch, but the Fed is not that. Yeah, Indra, Doge actually hit 48 cents early December. So we're waiting. Doesn't seem to matter what the news is. They'll dump it if they want to dump it. The news has to be huge for it to go up, though. But that ETF news I thought was pretty good, and Doge is just going, eh. The bears are out today. I know, right? And that's exactly what it was. Things were incredibly boring before the explosion. And then in the month of March, it got boring again real quick. And everybody was like, oh, that was it. Doge is done. And then April came. Jasmine? El Compagauche wants to see Jasmine 2.39. So yeah, I mean, we had the V-shaped recovery here, just as predicted a week ago. And then we had the sell-off. So not good for Jasmine. 2.35 is our long-term resistance there, or support, I mean, that blue line, and it's challenging it right now. And then Fetch just went under $1. So I am now in the red on Fetch. My buy price was $1.05, and it just fell below that. So I need Fetch to turn. What happened to Fetch AI, right? It's supposed to be this big AI play, and it's dumping. Down 11% today. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, so not great right now. Oh, you're asking about cup and handles, Fuzzball. A cup and handle is just, it's not anything of anything. There's no cup and handle. Oh, monthly, you said. Monthly? Nope. There's no cup and handle on the monthly either. I mean, we called that back in November, right? We called that the cup and that the handle, and then it took off. There was that. But that's all in the past now. We're still in the green, though, on the month for Doge. Still in the green. But I don't want to see Doge drop below 32 cents. Yeah, it goes up and it goes down. I just thought that Bitwise ETF announcement would be better for it. Nope. Why do you keep saying Reddit is going up, Javier? We really don't care. The Reddit stock doesn't matter here. ETF season, 90-day clock. ICE is coming. Anybody in the country illegally? Caroline made it very clear today that if you're in this country illegally, you will be deported. Fan, why am I bearish on Dogecoin? I'm not. I'm very bullish on Dogecoin. We are just looking at the current situation now where we have red candles. And I'm just reporting the news. But I'm not bearish on Dogecoin. Been a tough month. Yes. Ex-partners with Visa to offer direct payment solutions. Yep, we covered that earlier. Jerome walks out wearing a Doge hoodie. No, the ETF is going to be awesome, but it's not going to be till April. Powell will be speaking tomorrow, Angel. Here's the Tom Crown countdown here. He'll be live in 20 hours. Will be the Tom Crown live FOMC So join Tom Crown for that, and I'll be on later. After that. The market really doesn't care about the deportations. That's not really a finance thing. Mario made a nice tweet about the ETF. Dun, 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 dun. Starbucks sales slide. Lex Fridman applied for a press pass to the White House. That's interesting. There's James Seifert's Zero Hedge reposted it. There we go, Mario. Bitwise files for Dogecoin ETF. Let me quote post that. Let's go. The Bitwise Dogecoin ETF has officially now been applied for. All right. Cool. Elon's backing and growing regulatory clarity under Trump's administration could fast-track approval. Today's satire is tomorrow's ETF, said Bloomberg analyst Eric Balcones. I still think it'll be 90 days. I don't think it's going to be fast-tracked. But who knows, right? I mean, today, Dogecoin is just not complying. Not complying. The whole AI thing, I don't know, Jason. A bit too much. A bit too much for me. Yep, Trump did hire Powell. Yep. I think in the middle of his term, middle of Trump's first term, he hired Powell. You want to watch the Ferrari? There's going to be no Ferrari, Daydream. There's going to be no Ferrari. I'm not going to have much left over. Right now, it's looking like, after the house. Not going to have much left over. Smash the likes. Yep. Why do you say 23 cents, Gardigan? There's nothing that even looks like 23 cents is possible. But you can tell me why you think that is. I know Jasmine used to hold its support pretty well, but it's been weak over the past month. Powell's term ends on May. Well, Trump will appoint him for another term if he does what Trump wants, right? Yes, Linda said later this year. And I've always said it would be the fall. If you follow me for any amount of time, I've always said the fall. So yes, we need to wait for X money, probably another 9 months or 10. You bought Fetch up higher? I thought $1 was a pretty good price, or $1.05. And all the AI talk I thought would pump it. Nope. Your card got declined trying to buy gummy worms. Oh, man. You think Jasmine will wake up when ETH does? Jasmine can run on its own, though, without ETH because of its Japanese thing. The Melania token is dumping. Yep. You got your motorcycle, you've got Doge. What else do you need in your life? Van has 10 million Dogecoin. That's a nice bag. This guy, that guy, the other guy, Christian, I don't know what you expect. But you can subscribe and you can like the stream. Always appreciate that. You found your birth certificate just in case they come knocking on your door. Ryan, Mr. Ryan, ICE is here. Where's the volume? We need volume. Yeah, 10K. Pepe's looking weak. Weak. You think the burrito guy in the food truck might disappear? There's a lot of those. Will I buy any shares in a Doge ETF? Good question. I don't think my 401k plan, it's a Fidelity plan, but it's through my employer, and they don't allow, I mean, I can't buy the Bitcoin ETFs with that. So I won't have access to the Doge ETFs in that either. I could just buy it, but I mean, I'd rather just buy the real Dogecoins and hold the coins than buy the ETF. So this is more about like investors who just call up their broker anytime they want to make a deal, or people who don't want to deal with crypto exchanges. So they buy the ETF. Chirpao speaking on your birthday. Maybe he's got a birthday present for you. Big fat green candle, maybe, for your birthday. I know, right? Why am I bearish on Dogecoin? Have you been paying attention? I don't know. Buy the dips, stop crying. I like that, John. That's an awesome comment. That's comment of the day right there. Buy dips and stop crying. Oh, it's a Doge day afternoon. This is your first bull run, Henning. How long does it normally go? Well, 2021, Doge peaked in May. It made another run in October, but only up to like 35 cents, and then it fell off. While Bitcoin didn't hit its new all-time high in 2021 until November. But both of them had a weak summer, which is why I kind of think we'll have a weak summer again. So fall will be a comeback of some sort. That's what we typically see. I don't know why the spell token is pumping other than it's something you can buy for less than a penny. Is it now over a penny though? I always forget how many zeros this thing has, right? Yeah, 0.001. So still under a penny, well under a penny. You can buy a lot of these things. It trades on Coinbase, but there's no news that I know of. I had already sold my spell tokens for a profit last summer on one of those pumps. So I got out of it. Powell has a smackable face. Chirp pow. In his smackable face. There he is. What color tie is he going to wear? Is he going to wear another purple tie? He typically wears a purple tie, so it's not a red or a blue. You're going to kiss him on the lips. Yes, everybody should go like my post on X for the Bitwise Dogecoin ETF. The crypto markets are just exhausting there, Clint. Crypto markets are exhausting. 24/7, up and down, up and down. I can get the Ferrari next cycle. The new house is going to be most of my crypto profits, and the rest of the crypto profits are going to go to paying the tax, the capital gains tax, which is why I'm hoping Trump passes 2 tax laws this year. One is going to be no tax at all for American citizens because the tariffs are going to bring in all the money. And then 2, on investments, no crypto tax. Or if it's not no crypto tax, at least no capital gains tax on American-based projects. But it's a long year, so we will see. It's a long year. He sees a huge gap down to 23 cents. Doesn't mean it's going to go there. Does anyone want to loan Daydream some capital before we do this 8x? I can't wait for the 8x. I'm holding as much Dogecoin as I can. Danton says big things are happening in the background. Dogecoin will jump when you least expect it. Bitcoin could go sub 100. Yeah, we'll see tomorrow. It'll be up and down. Tom Crown always does his prediction right around 1:30 on what's going to happen at 2 o'clock and then what's going to happen at 2:30. He does his prediction. He's a TA guy, but he knows this is always a volatile time, and he draws his prediction, and generally he's pretty spot on. And then the one time he was in Dubai that I took over and I did the FOMC meeting, I drew something similar to what I thought Tom would do, and it pretty much hit spot on too. I think that was the December one. So, yep. You hope I'm versed in the trades. I'm versed, yes. I'm versed in the trades. H bar's nosediving, 29 cents. Yeah, we got a lot of downs in the red today. Yeah, that's down 5%. Doge is down 4%. Bitcoin's only down 1%. Yeah, a lot of negativity in the crypto market today. Sheeb, pretty much dead. Yes, Christian. Sheeb has been dead for a long time. About to fall down below 18, down to 17. Ouch. How's the Doge BTC chart look? It's better than the ETH one. Guess we don't need to have that anymore. But it's right back where it was here on December 20th, right after the last FOMC meeting. This is what happened the last FOMC meeting. Dogecoin dumped harder than Bitcoin. And now we're back at that level. ETH Bitcoin, that's even worse. Look how far that ETH dropped, according, in relation to Bitcoin. That's bad. Bad. All my little lines are not helping Dogecoin. Below 30 cents is cool with you. It's not cool with me, DB. unless it's just a really flash crash and comes right back up and takes off higher. I'll take that. Yeah, well, they changed the tune this time, BQN. It's going to be all. They're going to start with the crimes, but then they're going to go after more. If you're in this country illegally, you have committed a crime. That's what Caroline said today. If you are in this country illegally, you have committed a crime. See ya. You're a citizen, Susan? You're good. You're good. Well, Armando, every year is different. You never know. You never know. April has been very good for Dogecoin, and so has October. Those are generally the best 2 months. This year it was November, or this past year. But that's just because of the election. We need some monetary easing. That could be coming. Christoph, took another month off. Your presence is appreciated. $15 Doge, Morkfit? Yeah. Yeah, Victor, we've talked about this a number of times, an exchange traded fund. So if Bitwise and Rex, Osprey get their Dogecoin ETFs approved, that means for everyone who buys their ETF, they need to buy the same amount of Dogecoin to hold in their wallets in reserve of what was bought for the ETF. And the ETF, it trades on stock exchanges. So people with 401ks can buy them, stocks can buy them. So you get exposure to Dogecoin without actually buying the Dogecoin. Yeah, Craig. That's what happens when you see red candles. I'm used to it. See you tomorrow. Shaking out the weak, Travis. There's a lot of that too. There's no crying in crypto. I'm your therapist. Oh, thanks, Vlad. Try to keep it real, but when you see these red candles going down, it's tough on all of our portfolios, including mine. Not happy about it. No, Jason. I still think it'll do well in March and April, and then it'll come back again in the fall. Oof on Pepe. Oof on Pepe. 11. 11 on Pepe. Wow. That's a tough fallback. I had bought Pepe at 10 and I sold it at 20. And then I put that into Peak. Peak was doing okay last I saw, up at 35 cents. Look at that. Peak. Guys. Peak is going up. There's a nice one. Yeah, so let's become a Peak channel and forget Dogecoin. Let's forget Dogecoin and we'll just watch Peak because we prefer green candles. Yep, and then it'll be sell in May, go away, buy back in late September, so you can ride October and November back up. I don't know anything about the Stonks meme token. Sorry. You think it's going to be a gold tie, Susan? I think he'll stick with the purple. He'll stick with purple. But we'll see. Danton, you've got 56,000 Doge, debating on loading more or adding to XRP. Zero capital gains tax. Could be for Dogecoin too. You never know. Yep, this is the day I abandoned Doge. Look at the green candle. You follow the green candle. Peak. Peak. If he just needs a simple majority, Anthony, he's got the votes. If all he needs is a majority, he's got the votes. So I don't know what's with all the ads, KB. I have no control over them. Google just puts them up during live streams. I will still be doing videos, Baby Rewind, but I'm not selling all of my Doge. I'm selling everything else except my one Bitcoin and most of my Dogecoin. That's my plan still. But I need this market to turn around and have my other coins go back up, like Peak is doing here, before I sell. And I need to do that in the next 2 weeks. Who is this Tom Crown guy, Jason? Who is that Tom Crown guy? So just go to YouTube and just search Tom Crown, and then he will come up, and this video will come up. He's already got it queued up here, scheduled for tomorrow. That's Tom. Tom is he's hilarious, and yet he does some good technical analysis work if you're into that. I don't believe all of his TA stuff, but he's entertaining too. There are many times the RSI has gone up and people say, well, because based on RSI, it's oversold, but the price keeps going up. And likewise, there's many times when the RSI is way down, overbought. And then sometimes it's way down and people say it's oversold, and then it goes down further. There's many times the MACD is doing a crossover and then it reverses and goes back. So they are not effective predictors for the future. They are not. BTC dropping too. Yeah, but not Peak. We got Peak still going up, so we'll just watch that. I'm looking at the prices. Bitcoin 100,250, Dogecoin 31 cents, but Peak, green candle. Yeah, MDog, I said that earlier. You would think the market is already priced in because everyone is expecting this 99.5% chance that there's going to be no rate cut. So you would think that's already priced in. But the market will still be volatile because that's what it does. Is the dip deep enough to get more? 31.6? A lot of people still think 30.5 is total support. 30.5. So that's another penny to go down. Hey, Hedera was doing great, but again, with this second half of January being negative, it's getting hit hard because it went up so high earlier. So there's a lot of that. It'll come back. It's just taking its time. Daniel, you want to see the Doge heat map? short. We can also see some leverage positions being taken out. The past hour, 9 million on Bitcoin, 8 million on ETH, 1.3 million on Doge. So yeah, they're taking out long leverage trades here. ETH, Link, Sats, SUI, Pepe just getting pummeled. Solana, some big Solana trades, all getting taken out. So more of that. Market manipulation down, taking out leverage. There's all the shorts up here, though. They should come up here and get these shorts. 104. Nope. They're dumping, taking on the longs. That's Bitcoin. Here's Dogecoin. Not that much. Dogecoin's just kind of following Bitcoin. There's not big dollars down here. But they're taking them out. Maybe we need bad news for green candles. Next week will be amazing. Big recovery once we get over the DeepSeek hype. Well, that's what I'm asking myself, RG. At what point do I take my profit? I'm waiting for these big green candles like we see on peak, but I don't want to sell my peak. I want to sell everything else. And I want to see these big green candles on all my other holdings. And then I'll sell. I sell on the green candles. But we're not having green candles right now. Doge is dancing about it, but he's dancing over red candles. And that's not good. To just hold and buy more dips. Yeah, we're just having some red candles in the market this afternoon. Some people think Bitcoin is better than Doge. Dogecoin has actually outperformed Bitcoin over the years. That is a proven fact. Dan, you have to look at my 2025 Dogecoin price prediction video to see where I think Doge will be at the end of the year. That is still spot on and still in action. AVAX also pulling back, down 6%, down to 31.9, and that's not great. We need some good news. Turn this whole thing around. $27, $29.4. I say 30.5. 30.5. That was all of this right here. That was all 30.5. That was from December 19th to December 31st. And then when we had that dip on the 13th, it went right down just above 30.5. And the dip we had yesterday, 30.5. It's all 30.5. But I'm just a guy looking at charts. I'm not a TA guy. Random SHXT. Check out Tom Crown. He's really good at the TA stuff. You may be an illegal, but you have 10 million Doge. And if it's in a cold wallet, you take it with you. Mike, that's just a dumb comment. This dip is lasting forever. Oh, yeah, it's not great. XYO again? Sure. We saw peak going up, so why not XYO? Yeah. XYO is kind of up and down. Up and down. But yeah, it was a big run this morning. This is what XYO did this morning. 60% run. Now it's seeing if it's going to hold. And right now, nah, not holding too well. Dip back down almost 30%. Second run this afternoon and now falling back. Bitcoin might not drop below 100K this afternoon. And Ando was up earlier and now back. Yeah, it's just kind of a red day. The Doge market cap should go to where Bitcoin market cap is now. That would be huge for Doge. But that's probably not going to happen this cycle. Should I report an illegal to ICE? Ryan is buried. AJ, dude. Yeah, we look in on Mario Riot every now and then, but again, the mining stocks, they're pretty fickle. Just got notification, H-bar down to 30 cents. Yep, 29.7. Kind of a bummer seeing all this red. Not following the new world coin, Jay. Profit and comedy at the same time. Saucy Clasher. If you think Pepe is still going to go up from here, then DCAing is a good idea. It all depends on your outlook of the crypto market going forward from here. You go to the beginning of the stream, Ben, and I covered X Money and Visa. You can just slide the timer back, watch that, and then come back live. I couldn't believe it. On Sunday, we went to the grocery store and eggs were gone. Yep, I think I will be a forever coiner on Doge, a forever token holder. Yep. Doge is just never coming back. Brandon, lower highs, out of Doge. There's a new project launching on Peak. Yeah, what was it called? I did see that. So yeah, that could be helping the Peak price. People buying Peak. Yeah, that whole MACD thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Well, Mark, maybe Doge is included. Maybe Doge is included. CoinMarketCap is showing Doge as American. I mean, Billy Marcus made it sitting in his apartment in Portland. Three more days till February. Yeah, let's get January done with, huh? Yay, peak. Yes, Masood. Go watch the first 5 minutes of this live stream. Just take the timer slider at the bottom. Just go back to the beginning, watch 5 minutes, and then come back to the live. Need to get some more of that peak. Longs and shorts. Well, Liam, those are people who aren't satisfied just buying on spot and letting the price do its thing. So the people who are shorting Dogecoin right now are making money because the price is going down. So they get extra. When it's a leverage long and the price is going up, they get extra. But they also face the risk of having zero of what they bet if they get liquidated. And right now we're watching all of these Dogecoin leverage longs getting liquidated because the price is dropping down to their liquidation price. So someone who did a long liquidation, let's say here at 33 cents, they bet long thinking the price was going to go back up, but somewhere down here is their liquidation price when they place that bet. It's like a bet. It's like gambling. If the price hits that point, they get liquidated, all their trade wiped out. It's basically that. Ondo partnered with Ripple. Is that why Ondo went up this morning? Actually, XRP was doing pretty good. Now back down to a 3.4, but earlier today, XRP was up while a lot of them were in the red. So, and now we're looking at a nice recovery on XRP. I want green candles to the end of January, Patrick. That's what I want. Yeah, I can't explain Elon Musk, Frank. I can't explain it. He loves Dogecoin. He'll talk about it if you directly ask him about it, but he's just not going to come out. He's got so much other stuff going on. Thank you, Michael. We can still dream about 2021 because this is what Doge was doing right up till January 28th. It was going down. As we showed on this chart, Doge was going down. Down, 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 down. That's a lot of red candles down. And then, boom. When you least expect it. Chips and dips. Chips and dips. Yes, I still hold my peak. Still have all of my peak. I'm hoping to be able to keep it still. So keep my peak, keep my 1 Bitcoin, and keep as much Doge as I can. Everything else, goodbye. No one saw the NVIDIA thing coming. It just came from out of the blue. I don't think I laughed, Benjamin. Again, people talk about 26, 28, 29, whatever. I ask them to tell me, why do they think Doge is going to go down to that price? And there's only one who actually answered the question, and that was Mert yesterday. Mert was the only one out of the hundreds that have said Doge is, dropping all the way to whatever low price. But they never say why. But Mert did, and I respect Mert for that. We had fun with Mert too. He was kind of out there for a bit, but he's all right. Is the 30th going to be bearish? Salty. Dude, I have no idea. I cannot predict what's going to happen the day after tomorrow. There's no way of knowing. Where should we put our cold wallets when we cross the border? That's a good question. Yeah, we looked at Spell Token earlier. We knew you'd come on. You are now Mike Smith again, sitting in a coffee shop somewhere, right? But no, I took my Spell Token profits and I already put that money into other things that have been making me money. And that was from last summer. And you remember that. We have a new member, Doge Dominance. You had to re-up. Well, thank you for re-upping. You will be getting Dogecoin from me. So you think this is manipulation, waiting for the strategic reserve, that they're going to keep the market down for 6 months so that when they want to buy in, they can buy in at low prices. No. Ah, there you go, A-star. The woulda, shoulda, coulda comment. Shoulda sold. But you didn't. For why? What reason? Why don't we have good news? Because nobody's liking. We got to get likes and subs. Yeah, I mean, XRP is coming back up. Doge, a couple little green candles. Bitcoin, seeing a little recovery. Sources, trust me. WIF is really weak, Zeb. I don't know. But you do you if you want to buy WIF, but I am not. Skidgems next. Again, I don't know if Doge is going to go to 40 cents before the summer or not. I hope it does it in the next 2 weeks. I'd appreciate that. But as predicted, X money is coming and no crypto and Doge. I've been saying that for a year, A-star. And still people expect Dogecoin. Oh no, why isn't Dogecoin on X money? You haven't been listening to me. For a year, I've been telling you, X money is going to come out, what used to be called X payments, and Doge isn't going to be on it, and people are going to be disappointed. And I just say, I've been saying it for a year. We know that's what it's going to be. Make it pump. I can just go like this, right? Up, up, up. Come on. Green candle, up. That'd be cool if that actually worked. Crypto will make you hate yourself for investing and then it'll go to the moon. Just chill. The people who make the most in crypto are the ones who forget about it after they buy it. And then a number of years later, they wake up, they look at it, and they go, huh, I just made $1 million. Oh. Hector, no available cash right now? What will push Doge up? Well, general markets will help. Like if Bitcoin starts going on a run back to an all-time high, Doge will follow it. But particular for Doge, I mean, I thought this Bitwise ETF announcement today would be pretty good. Nothing. Nothing. You got 6 eggs for $4.49. I think we bought them for $5.50 on Sunday. 6 eggs. Because they didn't have the big cartons. X added Vine to the payment profile. There's rumors that they are going to do Vine, but I don't know why they would do that. Right, just buy some chickens, exactly. Right. The Fed rate cut consideration is on a month-by-month basis. Yeah, why he said that in December, that was bad. That's what tanked the whole market in December. That was bad. He better not say something stupid like that again tomorrow. I'll go talk to him. That's how you should start in crypto. Exactly, Zainab. If you lost $500, it's not going to hurt you. Are we rocketing once the longs are gone? That's what we typically see. But sometimes the market can be stubborn. Frank, I already talked about Elon. I mentioned that earlier. Doge pump. Next week, next year, 10 years. There you go, Deidre. I said it. You want to see your XRP? I mean, we're just looking at it. $3.05. It did not drop below 3. Holding pretty well. Dogecoin holding 31 cents. I don't know leverage trades, Kurt. I have never done one. So I don't know how it works. Right. I don't have to pay as much on taxes if the price goes down. At the top of the market, Mike, at the top of the market, let's see, or low roller, 2017. Are we following the 2017 cycle? We could be. And then I was going to add on the market cap for Doge at the peak at 73 cents. It was like an $82 billion market cap. There were less Dogecoin 4 years ago than there are now. It could go up by itself without Bitcoin, but typically it needs its own catalyst to do that, which it has done many times. But we're waiting for that. Some people are asking where to buy Doge. Oh, that's a good sign. AJ thinks 90 cents in the fall. Yeah, Arthur Hayes. It's just like, he's wrong so many times. 75K Bitcoin. You have to wait, Harry. I know. You have to wait. Yeah, I sold my NVIDIA a couple weeks ago before the big drop. I didn't have a lot of it, but I sold it. And I took all the stocks, all the stock money that was sitting there on Robinhood, and I just bought some XRP, and I'm up on my XRP. Just making a little extra before I cash out. What's up, Lucky? How are you? I don't know what Tushi is, Lucky. Sorry. You never know, Fuzzball, what's going to happen with Dogecoin. New stuff comes up. The ETFs came like from out of nowhere all of a sudden. You never know. Well, the whole crypto market goes up, Doge goes up. Yep, sometimes that happens. And we go through a lot of those periods where there's nothing going on with Doge and it just follows the market. That's just the way it is. I mean, it's the same way with a lot of stocks too. There's no real news on stocks. They go up and they go down, they follow the market, and then some news comes out, bad or good. And then it goes counter to the market sometimes. That's trading. That is trading. You bought in at 9 cents and you forgot? Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for those market makers to contact me. Will X incorporate crypto trading? Right now, there's just a link to eToro, right? You just get a link to eToro. Will the actual trading happen on the app? Probably not. So if you search $Doge, you get this little pop-up of the current price, and then you get this link here to go to eToro, and then you buy it there. That's what X has right now. Is just that. So no trading directly on X. I'm going to do some Doge mining, Travis. Yes, this summer I'm going to look into getting a Doge miner. And I will bring you all along on the ride. Okay, let's go, and then we fizzle out. I know. Makes it tough to sell. We need God candles. Kriss needs God candles. Kriss is 2 weeks away from not being happy. I will run. Chirpow. Be good. Yeah, I think someone does need to ask a direct question on those Q&As, specifically about the Bitcoin and other crypto being held by the US. But right now it's the working group, and in the Senate, Cynthia Lummis and her subcommittee, they're going to talk. They're just going to talk. Time for the All Eyes on Doge song.
All eyes on Doge. Big run up. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge.
There you go. Hey, if there's going to be red candles, might as well have a little fun, right? Official NCT, how are you? Sold, got back in at, you bought at 12, sold, got back in at 20, sold again at 37, now back in at 30. Wow, you increased your Doge count there doing that. Looks like some good trades. Yes, that's what a dollar party will look like. Exactly. There'll be that many people in the crowd. That many people. What's the next crypto group? God, I hope it's not more memes. I hope they do some more utility. Like get HBAR on there, you know? HBAR and Algorand. American-based. That's what they should have next. You're running out of dip money? Oh. Coinbase stock, it's in the 280 range, suggesting business for them is bullish. Yeah, Coinbase is doing very well. They're now going to be able to have their exchange in Argentina, I think, as of today. So they're expanding worldwide. They're doing very well. I have not filed my taxes yet, Caffeine. I got to get all my 1099s in order. And then I just send it to my accountant. My accountant takes care of it from there. I think somebody did a Trump. Oh, but they didn't do the Doge song. They did whatever the Lil Yachty song is. That's the default. Yeah, I'm not playing the Lil Yachty song on my channel. So I put the All Eyes on Doge song on there. Much more fun. All right, gang, that's what we got for today. Hey, we got a red day today. Tomorrow will be exciting, though. We'll see what Jerome Powell has to say. I think it's going to be no rate cut, as expected. Should already be priced in. Maybe we see a green day. We will see. But I hope everyone has a good Tuesday night. Chinese New Year's tomorrow. So anyone who celebrates, Happy New Year. I hope you get lots of red envelopes. And for everyone else, hey, be back tomorrow. Following up after Tom Crown, if you want to watch the Jerome Powell speech live with the Q&A, check out Tom Crown's YouTube channel. And then I will come on after he finishes up. So that'll be tomorrow. Hope to see you all then. Have a good one.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.